1 Peter 2 verse 9 is a powerful reminder of our identity and purpose as believers. The Apostle Peter writes to a community of Christians who may have felt marginalized or disconnected from their cultural surroundings. In this verse, he emphasizes that they are not just any group of people. They are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation. This language is rich with meaning and draws on the Old Testament imagery of Israel as God's chosen people. By using these terms, Peter is affirming that the followers of Christ are now part of a new covenant community, one that transcends ethnic and cultural boundaries. The phrase chosen race signifies that God has intentionally selected us for a relationship with Him. This is not based on our merit, but on His grace. It reminds us that we are valued and loved by God, which can be a source of immense comfort and strength, especially in times of trial or persecution. The idea of being a royal priesthood further elevates our status. We are not only recipients of God's grace, but also called to serve and mediate His presence to the world. In the Old Testament, priests were responsible for offering sacrifices and interceding on behalf of the people. As a royal priesthood, we are invited to participate in God's redemptive work, sharing His love and truth with others. The term holy nation speaks to our collective identity as a community set apart for God's purposes. Holiness is not merely about moral perfection. It is about being distinct and dedicated to God. This distinction should be evident in how we live, interact with others, and reflect God's character in our daily lives. The final part of the verse, that you may proclaim the excellencies of Him who called you out of darkness into His marvelous light, encapsulates our mission. We are called to be witnesses of God's greatness, sharing the story of how He has transformed our lives. This calling is both a privilege and a responsibility. It challenges us to live authentically and to be bold in our testimony. In a world that often feels dark and chaotic, this verse serves as a beacon of hope. It reminds us that we are not alone. We are part of a larger family of believers who share in this calling. Our identity in Christ empowers us to step out in faith, proclaiming His goodness and grace to those around us. As we embrace our roles as chosen, royal, and holy, we can find purpose and direction in our lives, knowing that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. This understanding should inspire us to live with intention, to seek opportunities to share the light of Christ, and to encourage one another in our journey of faith.